fire station on South Division across from the bus terminal, and we actually spoke to a few firefighters, shaking their hands and appreciating their work. And we told them that we sympathize with them about them going 8 years without 8 years without a contract and 10 years with no pay raise. And then we marched back to the headquarters, Buffalo Fire Department headquarters, and I was speaking to the deputy fire chief, and he appreciated our march, and the media was there, and we were able to. They were really happy, and I told them that I'm very glad that Buffalo is almost unique in the nation, that on the level of cooperation and collaboration that we have with the firefighters and police officers and City Hall.
We went to the fire march for the firefighters, and we went and we marched to both the fire stations, and we told them that we loved them and that everything they do, and the fact that their pay has not been raised in 10 years. They had the same wage, and they aren't even on a contract. They haven't had a contract in years. So we just acknowledged that and told the community about that, and we actually gained a marcher or two while we're going. So that was great. Then we came back here, and we went up to the Billionaires Tax Cut meeting, and there was some newscasts there, some news people there, and we went up there and acknowledged them and hung out with them, and they were saying how the momentum of the Occupy Wall Street movement is the good part. We have to keep our momentum going to be able to get all the money back that's being cut. Then we came back here and we had the megaphone thing, and we were passing out the Veterans for Peace flyers, and we were just saying really positive things to everyone in the street. We were like, "You're beautiful," and stuff. We were just like, "We love you," and everything, and "Come save power with us."
Occupy Buffalo. Remember, the revolution will not be televised. We're here. Take the R off of revolution and start evolutionizing yourself. Remember, we got to get your mind right, your spirit right, your body right, and then that's when the revolution comes in. Peace.
Right now we're happy because we are about to sign a permanent permit for an indefinite stay for Occupy Buffalo in Niagara Square. That means that legally we can't get kicked out. Legally we have recourse. That means that we can fight this in court and we can come back if they do kick us out. So that's powerful.
Like the man said, that's huge. It's awesome. I mean, and this whole First Amendment thing is really important. We have to have kind of test cases for what does the right to assembly mean and what are the limits of it, and we're pushing the boundaries, and so we're doing something that's not just important for Buffalo,
It's for the whole country.
exactly, it's for the whole country, because we can now be an example, a legal framework for other cities to make the same moves. And even if they have mayors or politicians who don't have the same incentives, right? Incentives change, they're fluid.
That's right.
So if we get the people behind pushing a certain outcome and it's already happening somewhere else, the incentive will come. New York happens to be a liberal state, so a lot of these politicians don't want to look like they're not with the people, right? But we can make those conditions move to other cities.
That's right.
We can do this.
Everyone's so excited today for the same reason I'm so excited today. After nearly 2 months of very productive communications with the City of Buffalo and our community-based legal organization with groups like the New York Civil Liberties Union, the National Lawyers Guild, as well as a number of community attorneys, we've come to a consensus, agreed upon contract, if you would, with the City of Buffalo that preserves our constitutional rights and the constitutional rights of Occupy Buffalo to continue their presence unmolested. It's a model of the way that communication should exist between government and organized groups that merely wish to express their constitutionally protected rights. And I couldn't tell you if I've been happier in the work that I've done than in the last 12 years than right now, that all of this productive work has come to what we believe to be an agreement that the Occupy Buffalo is good with, the City of Buffalo is good with, and will continue to show what kind of example good communications between government and its people and the things it can produce.
Brought some food and some water and some clean dishes to help out Occupy.
What makes you identify with the cause?
Anybody who's got balls enough to camp out in the middle of Niagara Square in Buffalo in the dead of winter has got balls.